All right. Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Scheller. I work with the Green Valley Fire District, as you can see. I've been here for 5 years. I'm currently an acting captain, and I am going to give you guys a class on the proper use of fire extinguishers. First off, I'd like to commend you guys for coming out here and actually taking this opportunity to help make the community a little bit safer. I think it's a very valuable and important tool for people to know how to use an extinguisher safely. First off, is there anyone in the crowd that by any chance has ever actually used a fire extinguisher? Yeah? Imagine that. Perfect. And how'd it go? Good or bad? Good? We'll take thumbs up. Perfect. I'll take that. All right. So with that being said, the one thing that I do want to tell you guys first and foremost with fire extinguishers is the National Institute of Safety and Technology has proven that if a fire extinguisher is used in a residential house fire, within the first 2 minutes, it can effectively basically stop the fire 94% of the time. So what that means is if we're getting early access to an extinguisher and using them properly, we can basically help stop houses from becoming disasters in the event of a fire. So that's a huge statistic, and so again, that's why this class is very important, and I appreciate you guys being here. Now with fire extinguishers, it's important to know the different classes there are of fires. Typically for your house fires and what you're going to see in the residential setting or what you may have in your house already is this, which is a combination extinguisher. As you can see on it, it has the letters A, B, and C, and I'll tell you exactly what those stand for. So Class A fires are ordinary combustible. So basically anything that's inside your house, chairs, tables, what your house is actually built with is Class A materials. So they're called ordinary combustible materials. You have your Class B, which is basically flammable liquids and gases. So you see a fuel truck going down the road, things like that. That's going to be your Class B fires. You're not really going to see that in a residential setting. Class C fires are energized electrical equipment. So basically if your oven's on fire, it's an electric oven, your toaster's on fire, whatever it is, as long as there's energy being supplied to that, it's considered a Class C fire. Once you de-energize that, you unplug it or you stop the power from going to it, it resorts immediately to either Class A or B, depending on what's burning within it. Class D, you shouldn't see this in a residential setting. It's always a possibility, but you shouldn't see it. That's going to be your combustible metals, so you're talking about titanium, magnesium, sodium, things along those lines. You shouldn't have to deal with anything like that. And lastly, we'll have our Class K fires. With Class K, that's where you're looking at cooking media, so grease, vegetable oil, well, really any type of cooking oil for that matter. So that's all covered through what we use in the fire service, which is the National Fire Protection Agency. All those classes are listed. All right, so let's get to the meat and potatoes, which is going to be how to properly use a fire extinguisher. So again, this is typically what you're going to see. You guys may have one of these inside your house. Hopefully you do. If not, I would highly recommend it. As that statistic says, within the first 2 minutes, if you get this going, should do you a great benefit. So I'm going to teach you guys what's called the pass method. So with the pass method, we're going to go ahead and pull the pin. Now this has basically a tamper tag on it. I'm not going to break it in this case, but you break that tag and you pull the pin. So the first, or the P in that, is going to be pull the pin. A in pass is going to be aim. So you're going to go ahead, pull this out, you're going to aim it at the fire. The first S is going to be squeeze the handle. So you're actually going to squeeze the handle so you can start to actually engage the fire extinguisher. And the last S is going to be sweep. So you're going to basically sweep back and forth at the base of the flames. We're not shooting in the middle of the flames, above them, on top of them. We want to hit the base of the flames to try and stop that flaming process. And that's basically it. Are there any questions about the pass method? No questions? Mm-hmm. Wonderful. All right, so just in conclusion, real quick, we went over the different types of fires. We have Class A, B, C, D, and K. We went over the pass method and the effectiveness of the extinguishers again. So can anyone tell me the percentage of house fires that are stopped within the first 2 minutes?
94.
94%. Thank you very much, sir. Fantastic job. So again, in order to make our lives safer, basically it's important to know this knowledge. I hope this new knowledge helps make you and your family safer. Are there any other questions? All right, I thank you guys greatly for your time. I appreciate it significantly. I hope you have a fantastic day.